What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to achieve the perfect flat twist results every single time. So we're going to start on clean, dry hair. I washed my hair the night before and I just twisted it back into flat twist and let it air dry overnight. I did apply my leave-in and cream moisturizer as usual and just twisted it back, like I said, and let it air dry overnight. So here I'm just going to section it off into my 4 sections and begin to detangle. For this style, you want to make sure that your hair is thoroughly detangled to prevent any knots or extra unnecessary frizz during the takedown process. So So I'm going to go ahead and clip the back section away because we're going to start in the front. So I'm going to go ahead and comb that out. Now that each section is detangled, I'm going to brush all of my hair toward the front of my hair, toward the front of my head. I'm going to start by parting my first section in the middle of my head just because I don't want a middle part. So I am going to be working in about medium-sized sections. The smaller your sections are, the more definition you'll have. The larger your sections are, the more volume you'll have. So I'm going to go in between so I can get a little bit of both worlds. I'm going to be using my Design Essentials Mousse to achieve this style. This is my holy grail. I love it, especially for my flat twist outs. So I'm just going to smooth that all throughout this section. So to begin your flat twist, you want to grab 2 pieces and begin to cross them over. I slowed it down so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Each time you want to slide your index finger through the hair that's not in your hands and add it to the piece that's in your hand and cross over. So you want to part. Add it to that section, smooth it down, cross over. Part and add to that section, smooth it down, cross over. And you want to repeat that until there's no more hair left to add into the twist. And then you're just going to begin to do a 2-strand twist all the way down to the ends of your hair. Now, once you get to the end of your twist, you can do one of 3 things. You can either take that section and create a cocoon curl or a little bantu knot at the end of your twist, and that'll just tuck your ends away and provide additional curl at the end of your twist. Or you can roll it on a perm rod and that will give you a more defined curl as well. This is especially good for my transitioners. It will allow that pattern to stay consistent throughout your entire section. So I'm going to slow it down one more time. You're going to cross over and then you're going to part with your index finger to add more hair. Smooth it down and cross over. Part with your index finger to add hair to that section. Smooth it down and cross over. Part, smooth, and cross over. I know it looks difficult and it sounds a little complicated, but trust me, once you get the hang of it, you will fly through these things and your whole head will be done in no time. So like I said, once you get to the end, you want to brush out the rest of your hair just to keep it smooth and twist all the way down. So I like to add a little bit more product to the ends of my hair, and I just do a spiral curl. I opted not to do the Bantu knot or the perm rod. I just like us to do a little finger coil at the ends and let it curl up naturally. Also, as you can see, all of my twists are starting in the middle of my head, and I twist them toward the front of my head for the top half of my hair. This is because I like for my hair to fall in my face. Also, like I said, if you don't want a middle part, be sure to put a twist down the middle of the front section, just so it'll be a lot easier to conceal the parts once you take your hair down. So here we are at the back. I split that back section in half, so I have a bottom portion and a top portion. This is where it gets a little tricky. The sides aren't too bad, but I'll show you how the grip on the hair is gonna have to change a little bit in order for you to properly twist the back. How I do it is not perfect, but girl, it works for me. It gets the job done. So hold it the most comfortable way that you can and go for it. But this is how I do it. So I still split my section in two, but instead of using my index finger, I use my thumb. So I'll use my thumb to part and add to the piece that's in my hand, smooth it down. But I typically hold these in the back a little bit more snug just because I can't grip it like I do in the front. But like I said, I part with my thumb, as you see right there, instead of my index finger, and I still part, smooth, cross over, part, smooth, cross over until you get to the end where there's no more hair to add. And then you just twist it all the way down into a flat twist. Okay, so I have finished twisting my entire head. So this is what we are looking like. As I was explaining in the voiceover, I parted my hair straight across the middle, and the front half of my hair I twisted all going towards the front, just because I like for my hair to fall in my face when I do my flat twist outs, especially like the first day. Then after that, I just kind of play around with it and let it do whatever it wants to do. When you do them towards the front, unless you want a middle part, be sure to put a twist straight down the middle so your hair will fall correctly and it'll stay full and you won't have to work so much to get rid of that middle part. I have a bottom row of twist and a top row of twist. This just allows a little bit more definition on the ends of my hair, and it makes it fuller, and you'll see what I'm talking about when I take my hair down in the morning. But that's gonna be it for tonight. I've twisted it all down. Like I showed you, I use the Design Essentials Naturals Almond and Avocado Curl Enhancing Mousse. Now, this mousse, I promise you, I swear by it. This is like a holy grail staple in my product collection. I keep a bottle of this. I always use it for my flat twist outs just because it gives the best definition, volume, and shine, and it also keeps my hair really moisturized. But because it is so curl defining, I would be interested in using this mousse for a wash and go. So let me know in the comments if you want to see a wash and go using foam only, because you know, the wash and goes that I have done, I use gel, but I'm interested to see how my hair would turn out only using mousse. So let me know in the comments if you would like to see that video, especially on my type 4 hair. You know, I know a lot of the looser curled naturalistas, it's a lot easier for them to not use gel and just use a mousse or like a curl defining cream. But I'm interested to see how that is going to work on my type 4 hair. But I'm going to stop talking now. I'm going to wrap my hair up and I'm going to go to sleep. Well, I may sit under the, no, I'm going to sit under the dryer in the morning. I do sit under the dryer when I do this just to set the product. And I'll sit under there for maybe about 15 to 20 minutes, but I do like for it to air dry. And yeah, that's gonna be it. So I will see you guys in the morning. Okay, so here goes the takedown process. You want to twirl the twist around your hair the opposite direction that it was twisted, and then where you made the parting with your fingers, you just want to separate it where it naturally separates. I'm not going to be doing any additional fluffing just because I want these curls to last. But you do not want to pull your curls apart because that's what causes frizz. And when you do the twist, when you install them, you want to make your parts as straight and as neat as possible because that is also going to reduce the amount of frizz. And that's why a lot of flat twist outs fail, just because the parting isn't neat. And so when you take it down, it has a lot of excess frizz and it just turns into a big frizzy mess. And that is not what we want. We want to keep these curls defined and keep our sections neat. And here we are with the final results. Our hair is nice and fluffy and defined. Alright guys, so this is what my hair is looking like with it all unraveled. I'm not going to fluff or stretch it or anything just because I want the curls to last. I may retouch a few spots later on in the week just because it will frizz, just over time. But I am so happy with the results. Go ahead and click the link below and follow me on Instagram. That way you can see how I style my hair throughout the week, or just different little hairstyles that you can do with your twist out, as well as how I maintain it throughout the week. If you guys love these results as much as I did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you're new here, go ahead and check out some of my previous videos so you can go ahead and get caught up. That is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.